Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Miles and I like to talk about books. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. I hope everybody had a nice, wonderful Christmas, Yule, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate this year. I haven't been on here in a hot second. I've been enjoying my winter break from school. If you tuned into the last video, you'll know that I kind of struggled through this semester, so I have been really just letting myself enjoy this break and actually rest. But it is a couple days after Christmas now, and before I got into my true end of the year content that'll be coming soon, I wanted to just do a short little Christmas bookish haul. We have some books and we have some book related things that I thought would be fun to share with you. So that's all I got for you today. It's a short little video. I hope you enjoy, and let's just get into it. So I got some really cool books this year, and let's start with this festive book that my mom gifted me, The Scary Book of Christmas Lore, 50 Terrifying Yuletide Tales from Around the World by Tim Rayborn. And I have this dog-eared bookmarked because I'm currently making my way through it. I'm currently trying to understand more of my ancestry and the folklore that comes with that. So this has been really cool. And if you can't see my little, I'm a witch, and in this time of the year is always where I feel most connected to that. And when I feel that the veil is thinnest, even though traditionally in pagan and Wicca, it's usually around the Halloween time, I always feel the darkest days of the year really intensely. So I was really excited to read this and to read about some folklore. And it is creepy. Some of this has been creeping me out. It's a couple days after Christmas and Kate and I have not really been doing anything, but I left to go get us some Chinese food last night. And it was the first time I had left the house in a couple days. And I was creeped out. I was after reading this, I was I should not be out at night around the Yuletide. This is not safe. But I have been really enjoying this. I definitely wish it felt a little more academic and researched. I'm sure there's citations in the back. There are not, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I wish there was a little more in-depth research and not just here's some facts about each thing. Even I wish that there were less things. However, it is a really cool starter. Sorry that the lighting is so messed up. Hopefully that helped a little bit. But it is a good primer to get into this. And the illustrations are really, really cool and creepy. And I have been really enjoying just making my way through this over the past few days. So thank you to my mom for that. I was really wanting to buy a book like that, but talked myself out of it because I was I might get something for Christmas, and then I did. So next up, the rest of the books I have received were from my sweet girlfriend Kate, and this was a very special Christmas for us. We've been together for 4 years, but this was our first Christmas in our house together, so that has been really, really special. So she gifted me some great books and lots of zines, which I am the most excited about. First up, we have Mountain Ghost Stories and Curious Tales of Western North Carolina by Randy Russell and Janet Barnett. Unfortunately, I already have this. She didn't know. She said she looked all over the house and couldn't find it, so sorry to Kate for my disorganization. But I really like this book, and I'm hoping to just re-gift it to somebody that I love that I think will appreciate it. Next, we have It Came From the Closet, Queer Reflections on Horror, edited by Joe Valise. But, there's honestly not a ton of names that I recognize in here, but a lot of authors, Carmen Maria Machado, which is exciting. A lot of authors, a lot of cool queer authors are in this. And it talks about horror movies and queerness, and I'm just excited about that. And I think just from flipping through it, it goes through the different genres of horror. Yeah. So I think that's really cool, and I'm excited to read this. This is one of those books that I have seen at the bookstore ever since it came out, and every time I'm maybe I should get that, but then I don't. So I'm very happy that I have it now, and it's from our favorite local bookstore, Firestorm Bookstore and Co-op. Definitely check them out if you're in the WNC area, or you can order from them online. They're like an anarchist bookstore and co-op. Good stuff. Excited about this one. Next, this book was not on my radar at all, and I am so excited about it. Serpent, Siren, Maelstrom, and Myth: Sea Stories and Folktales from Around the World, by retold and interpreted by Jerry Smith. I cannot wait to read this. Look at this beautiful cover. I'm just really psyched about this. If you know me, you know I'm an ocean bitch, ocean horror person, 100%. But I am just like really excited about this. Flipping through it, this seems like it is going to give me the like academic folklore vibes that I want. After each story, there is a written reflection by the editor, and this is published by like a small university press, which is wonderful. The University of Washington. It has a bunch of really amazing illustrations, and I am just super excited about this because sea horror is my favorite thing, and just sea folklore. So I cannot wait to dig into this book. Next are a bunch of wonderful little zines that Kate gifted me that I'm just so excited about. This is from Myth and Lore, and this is Witches on Film from 1900 to 1969. I flipped through this when it was gifted to me. I have heard of a few of these movies, but I haven't seen any of them. So I think it is just going to give me like the best movie recommendations. And because of the holidays, Kate and I have been watching a lot of movies lately, and I've actually been able to get back into it. So I am really excited to look through this more, read this, and actually check out some of the movies. And I love witches, so I am super excited. Actually, most of the rest of my gift haul is pretty witchy. So if you're into that, ride with me here. So these are all from the same publisher, from Leodrune, and I am just so excited to read these. This is Occult Needlecraft on the intersection between hand sewing and folk magic. And it's just a beautiful little zine about the history of needlecraft as witchcraft. Hey, don't walk on my stuff. And I flipped through this a little bit. I actually got to take a peek at this before I got it as a gift. Because of my work at the Fiber Arts Cottage, we had those there. And I looked through these and I was in love with it. So I cannot wait to actually sit down and read the whole thing. Same with this Linwade at the Crossways of Handcraft and Spirit. And there's actually somebody in here, there's some people in here that I like recognize. This is a lot of interviews with people who, it's not coming to mind right now, but interviews with people who connect spirituality and craft, which is right up my alley. I've thought about weaving, well, I wove altar cloths this year, which was really special. And I have woven a death shroud before, a burial shroud. And I would really like to continue doing that, maybe as more of a business venture. But I'm really excited to kind of dig into that and just read stuff from these people. I also got Great Lady Under Earth. I don't know what this one is about. I am imagining that it's about the like feminine goddess archetypes. I don't know. I think the fact that I don't know anything about it is actually really exciting. Then these weren't on my radar at all, and they're probably what I'm most excited about. Old Crone Cookery, Earth-Grown Old Style Kitchen Magic, which is just so right up my alley as it's gotten chillier this year, and now that Kate and I are finally in our own special place, I have been cooking a lot and just really enjoying it. And making a lot of like hearty seasonal food. So getting to infuse some kitchen witchcraft with that is very exciting. And the last zine I got is Cottage Craft, Magic and Ritual for Home and Hearth, which if I had to put myself into a category, I'm not Wiccan. I would identify as a hearth witch because I'm all about the home and comfort and magic and rituals having to do with the home. So cannot wait to look through this. These zines are just so, so beautiful, and I am so happy that I have them in my collection. I feel so incredibly grateful to have gotten all these wonderful books. So those are all the books that I got this year. You can't see, but Addie is on my lap right now, and I just know she wants to attack me. She's been a sweetie, though. We've been home, like, we're off from work for the next week, so we've been home a lot, and she is just having the best time ever. So she's a sweetie pie. So I wanted to get into a couple other book-ish things that I have been gifted this year. And I am very surprised and delighted that I got 3 tarot/oracle decks. My little brother got me the Halloween tarot, which I have seen before and just haven't bought. I've definitely been interested in it, but I'm always kind of like, I have enough tarot decks already, so I don't need to buy more. But I was gifted 3 this year. So I am really excited to dig into this soon. One of my favorite gifts of the whole year is the Seashell Oracle, which is by Broccoli Magazine, and it's from one of my favorite stores, Garden Party. And I am just delighted about this tarot deck. It was this oracle deck. It was the full moon in Cancer last night, or last full moon of the year, so it was the perfect time to use this deck for the first time. But I just, once again, I have always been super connected to the ocean, so I am just so happy about this gift. These cards are beautiful and unique, and I just cannot wait to mess around more with them. So I am so, so grateful for that. And then my last tarot deck that I received, this is so special. Kate got this for me because she knew that I would love it. This is the 1930s Tarot de Marseille, and this was the tarot deck that Shirley Jackson, my favorite author and Kate's favorite author, this was the tarot deck that she used and she was influenced by. And when I was in Italy this summer, I was actually looking really hard for some tarot decks, but I just didn't, I don't think I went to the types of places that would have them. But this is an Italian tarot deck, and it's from a small batch tarot house in Nashville. And these cards are just absolutely beautiful. It is so exciting. I am really excited to mess around with these more and feel connected to Miss Jackson, my favorite author. I'm just really looking forward to this. So those are the beautiful tarot and oracle decks I got this year. And last but not least, I have 2 little book related things. Oh, actually 3. I have this Goosebump shirt, this Ghost Beach shirt. If you know me, you know I love Goosebumps. And my brother gave me this. He was wearing it like a month ago, and I saw him and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Ghost Beach is like one of my favorite Goosebumps books. Where did you get that shirt? And, I was kind of teasing him. I was like, give that to me right now. And he gave it to me for Christmas. So thank you, Bo. I really appreciate you. And I also got, this was a gift for myself. This is Magic Pharmacist DIY Book Nook Kit. So I work at a toy store and we had these, and Kate and I both purchased one. And so it goes, you've seen these, right? It goes inside your bookshelf. You can see the mirror of me filming. It goes inside your bookshelf, and it is a little apothecary. And I am super excited to do this because once again, Kate and I have the week off. So we just get to relax and hang out. And obviously we have things to do still, but we have been doing puzzles and crafting, and I'm excited to do that. So I'm going to do that. And then last but not least, definitely not, I got this beautiful Jaws shark signet ring from my wonderful friend Meredith, and I just adore this ring. I felt like I had to mention it because it's from the Jaws book or movie poster or whatever, and I am just in love with it. It is one of my favorite gifts that I've received this year, and I am just so grateful. So those are the gifts that I'm going to share with you today. I'm hoping I haven't forgotten anything, because since it's a few days after Christmas, my gifts have kind of like dispersed themselves throughout the house. But I think those are all of the bookish gifts that I got this year. I feel so, so grateful to have had such a nice Christmas, and I hope you did as well. And thank you so much for watching. I will have some end of the year content up soon. I'm still kind of trying to decide what I'm gonna do. I've seen a lot of people do a ranking every single book I read this year, which seems kind of fun, but then I thought about just doing a classic best and worst. So if you made it this long, let me know what you think. And if you liked this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. It was my goal to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but I don't think that's going to happen, which is totally fine. I kind of dropped the ball in terms of my content creation in the past like month and a half, so that's kind of on me. But please like and subscribe if you'd like. My Goodreads, my letterboxd, and my Instagram are in the description below. And I will see y'all in the new year. Thank you so much for watching and for all of your support this year. It has been a really big year for my channel, and I appreciate it so, so much. So thanks so much, y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.